Hey there guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to talk about this, my new but old landscape photography lens. This is the Lumix 12-60mm zoom lens. This is the lens that came, it was a kit lens for my Lumix G9, which I'm filming this video with right now. And this was my primary landscape photography lens for like 2 years. I probably used this like 95% of the time until I broke this lens. On the tripod fell over in the wind and I broke my 12-60mm lens. Literally, check this out. It completely just came apart. It fell over, it landed on a rock. Now, the reason I want to talk about this lens, I currently have it on my Lumix G9 here, shooting a little of the mountains over there, zooming all the way into 60mm, which actually in full frame equivalent, this would be a 24-120. But this is micro four thirds, so it's different. The reason I want to talk about this lens is just because, although it's kind of like a boring lens, this isn't like an exciting landscape photography lens. The reason I wanted to talk about it is because of just how versatile this has been for my photography, and as like a kit lens just starting out with photography, as it came with the kit lens for my G9, it really wasn't, I don't think there was like a better lens that you could have given me to like learn landscape photography with. Well, it was pretty wide. It's not like a super wide lens like the one I'm using right now is the 8-18, which is a much wider lens, which I actually like this lens more for landscape photography than the 12-60 is a lot cheaper. And the fact that you can get all the way to 60 with this, you can just zoom in a lot of different, things that you're shooting and get a whole different perspective with a lens like this. So honestly, the fact that I just bought this lens and got it in the mail like yesterday, and I bought it used for like $200, which was an amazing deal, but I hadn't had one of these since August when I broke the last one, and the fact that I've gone that long without having one of these lenses is pretty impressive, because it's such a versatile lens to use for shooting landscapes that, I don't know, you can just do so much with it. Although I don't feel like this 12-60 is really anything special. I don't feel like this lens specializes in doing any particular thing. Very good all-around versatile lens. If you're really just looking to use one lens for landscape photography, which is what I was doing for a long time, this is the only lens I used for like over a year until I bought a 25mm prime, which to me is more like a specialty type lens that I would use for certain things while shooting landscapes. With this, I could just use it almost all the time because it has so much range. If you compare it to the lens I'm using now, the 8-18 Lumix Leica lens, this lens would probably be, if I had to choose any lens in the world that I'd just be stuck with forever, and I couldn't use any of my other lenses other than one of them, I would definitely choose the 8-18 because it's very wide and it's great for shooting just large landscapes, which I like doing a lot, and it can zoom in a bit all the way to 18, which, isn't as wide. But this would be a good contender for just using it all around, all the time on whatever, because you can just hit so many different focal lengths with it, and you just can't do that with, more specialty lenses. Anyway, I don't talk about gear as much on my channel, but right now the weather's not great. I'm not getting out and shooting too much. So I wanted to talk about this lens just because I hadn't had it for so long and just got a new one yesterday, and I'm quite excited to have one again just because it's such a versatile all-around kind of do-it-all kind of lens, which kind of got me through like the first couple of years of doing landscape photography, and I kind of learned so much on this. So it's cool to have it again, although it wouldn't be my number one lens of choice. If I had to choose now, that would be the 8-18, which I'm filming this on right now. It is still a fantastic lens, and not very expensive for this one, at least, in particular. Not a super exciting vlog today. I was just coming out to shoot. I just got this lens in the mail yesterday, and I just wanted to come out and take some photos with it again because I was just kind of excited to have one of these again. And just make a quick video about it and kind of share my thoughts on a lens of this focal length. Is just super, I think, important to add to your lens arsenal in landscape photography. I'm glad to have it back in my collection to be using for, you know, a while, hopefully. Hopefully I won't break another one, because I've already broken 2 of these in the past 2 years, and yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, there's some snow showers rolling over those mountains over there, and that might be coming this way, so I think I'm going to head back before I get snowed on. Winter is going to end here in Colorado, though, and I'm super excited to share some new adventures with you guys in the very near future. But we just got a few weeks longer to go of this winter, but the snow is starting to slowly melt, and temperatures are getting a bit warmer, but it still, you know, very much looks like winter out here. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to subscribe to my channel down below for more videos like this. Leave a comment if you'd like to, give me your thoughts, and I'm sure I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.